Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for April 5th, 2026. The character The Watcher and the modifiers are Curse Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidal. Green cards don't appear in rewards and shops. And Lethality to start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. I see Peltzer with 1353, Mati 1328, Alex 1311, and Cyberfox 1278. I know a lot of people died yesterday, so I'm happy to see people doing well today. So there should be a dual run. Yesterday's run was really tough. Very few people survived. I died too. We started with Curse Key, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open an boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6. And Duvidal, for each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. So, I have 2 colors, right? So it might be hard to go for Highlander with the curse modifier, but let's see. If I don't get offered a lot of curses, I might try to go for Highlander. Only 1, 2 lead path on the left, right? Yeah. I'll get 1, 2, 3 early question mark rooms, and then another 2 later on, so for a total of 5. That should be fine. Alright, let's start out with 3 strikes. The lethality, the extra strength from lethality should be pretty helpful, especially with the eruption. Okay. Got an explosive potion. Flurry of blows is tempting. I could take an early study to try to get combo out of the way. Let me risk that and hope that it will work. Alright, here I got 2 defense upgraded for 14 HP, and then here I'm losing only 3 HP to get Anchor, so I just come with 10 block. That's very nice to have. Okay. And then, yep, curse number 1, Regret and Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns, which is great together with the Curse Key modifier, or Curse Key relic. Okay. Alright, here I got the Jawworm. Let's do... I think I'll do Study, Defend, and Strike just so that Regret deals less damage. Okay. And then here I can do Eruption and 2 strikes. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fire Potion, Wreath of Flame, Catalyst, Sneaky Strike. I don't have any discards, so Sneaky Strike is going to be useless. Although I do have a lot of energy, so I could just play it. I don't really need Wreath of Flame. This is a tough choice. I take Wreath of Flame so that when I have AoE damage, it will be useful, or multi-hit attack damage. Do have an elite coming up? No, I think... this is tough. I think I'll take the Sneaky Strike and hope I get discard soon. Alright, always upgrade Eruption first, especially in a run where we have Ice Cream and lots of extra energy. Okay. Here I got the Lagavulin. Alright, here I probably should wait for the Study, which I got in turn 1. Beautiful. Okay. And that way I can also accumulate more energy with the Ice Cream. Alright. Okay, and I can start with the Eruption here, which is great if only I... You know what? I'm going to do Vigilance first, then Eruption. That gives me energy, but also increases the chance of reshuffling back to the Vigilance. Well, I did get it immediately, right? Which is unfortunate, because if I want to... Okay, so next round I'm very likely to have 2040. Yeah, I think I'm not going to exit Wrath, because I think I should have enough to kill next turn. Also, I have a Fire Potion and Attack Potion if I need to. Fire and Explosive Potion, I mean. A Tungsten Rod, whenever you lose HP, lose 1 less. Very helpful. Omniscience is really tempting. But I will try to go for Popper. Backstab might be good too, although it does make my opening hand a little weaker. Let's take the Backstab still. It was the best of the options offered there. I am tempted to upgrade that too, because I can always play it. Okay. And then here I got a second Curse Pain, which is great with Tungsten Rod, as well as Oddly Smooth Stone, so I should go with 1 Dexterity. Do I want to hit the shop? No, I think I'm good without the shop. Also, I have to remember to lose HP against the Hexaghost, although with Lethality, the Hexaghost is going to get really annoying. I think I'll do Eruption, Backstab. Oh, that was actually enough to kill. Beautiful. Flying Knee, Flying Sleeves, or Poison Stab. Not a huge fan. I guess I'll take the Flying Sleeves because it is retained. And then, yeah, I probably should lose HP at some point, right? Let's do Backstab. Strike. Defend. I'm trying to think if I should... This will kill, right? Yeah, no, let's lose HP here. I'm trying to think if I should maybe delay this and try to get a Study plate. Yeah, I mean, I might as well lose some HP, right? Do I want to drop down to 23, though? That's a big question. If I do Eruption, it drops me down to 18. Vigilance will bring me back up. No, I think I will do the... Wait, 18 plus 6 is 24. That's too much. Can I do something else? No, fine. Let's do Eruption. Drop down to 18 and then kill with the Flying Sleeves. Oh, 19, right, because of Tungsten Rod. Okay. Alright, fine. Eviscerate, Piercing Well, Sucker Punch. So I need the Piercing Well to show up in the exact right turn against the Hexaghost. That might be a hope here. Let's start with... Oh man, I would love to be in Wrath. Let's start with Backstab and Sneaky Strike. Save the energy so that I can play the Flying Sleeves when I'm in Wrath. Okay, is this going to be enough? Flying Sleeves, and yeah, it is enough. Beautiful. That's Manly Master Merchant counter room service, now always costs 50 gold, as well as a Flex Potion, and oh man, Ragnarok is really tempting. I'm very tempted to take it and remove a Knight 3 because I already have 2 strength. No, let's do Empty Fist. Fine. Let's stick with Pauper. And then here I got the Acid Slime who is attacking me. I can do, yeah, Full Defend with the Defend, then do Strike. Backstab will be 35. That's not going to transform yet. And then I can do Study. Okay. And then here, let me play a few cards so that Regret deals less damage. Okay. And then ideally I would be able to transform this guys once I'm in Wrath. No, I can't, but I can play all the attacks here. Is that enough? That is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Strength Push, which I'll skip. Bane, Tranquility, Windmill Strike. Windmill Strike might allow me to get Overkill down the road. I think I'll take it. Okay, so I have everything I need to get Overkill in combo. I just have to get those. Scarred by Flames were the sentries, right? Yeah, fine. Let's try them. I do start off with the Anchor. That should help. Alright, oof, this is a bad opening hand, unfortunately. Let's do Backstab, Sneaky Strike, and Study. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't count against my first. I could use the Explosive Push if I really need to. Am I fine here? Yeah, I think I'm fine if I do Windmill Strike, or 2 defense, and then the Empty Fist. Okay. No need to really play the Piercing Will, because I don't really have any other status cards. Here, 2244, right? So if I do Eruption, then 2 strikes, that's enough for this guy, and then Windmill Strike is going to be 40 damage next turn. That should be enough for this guy as well. Beautiful. Alright, we got Bronze Scale Sledge going with 3 Thorns, Acrobatics, Empty Body, Cloak, and Dagger. I guess I'll take the Acrobatics for card draw. I was really hoping to get the well-laid plans here. Let me upgrade what next? Piercing Will, Acrobatics, card draw, Sneaky Strike. Lots of good options here. Study? No. Let's upgrade the Acrobatics, okay. Alright, so hoping to not get Piercing Will on turn 1. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to defend against the incoming with Lethality, right? Let's do Backstab. And wait. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. I have 30. 15. I'm actually almost dead here. No, actually, I am dead, right? Because I only have 15, 16 plus the damage from the Regret. Actually, no. With Tungsten Rod, I should be fine. Okay, so hang on. If I do Eruption, then Empty Fist, then Double Defend... Regret will deal 0 damage thanks to Tungsten Rod, and then I will actually take a little bit less damage. Okay, I'm down to 4 HP. Still not ideal, but I can handle that. Let's do Vigilance, Strike. I might as well do the Sneaky Strike too. Okay. Alright, 16. Here I might be dead. Let me do Acrobatics first. Okay, get rid of the Defend. I can fully defend with the 2 defense I have, right? Should I do Eruption? No. No, I don't think I can deal enough damage. So, yeah, let's just do Defend 1, Defend 2. Might as well do Study. And, yeah, might as well do Strike. I have the energy. Okay. Right, here I'm not... No, I am being attacked one more turn. Oh, no, the Regret is going to deal so much damage. Let's do Strike 1, Strike 2. Then, I guess I'll do Defend and Vigilance. So I'll take 2 damage from the Regret. Okay. Alright, I need an Eruption quickly. It's not going to come up until the next turn, right? Let's do Insight. Then, I guess I should just do traditional damage. Should I drink? Let me drink the Flex Potion here. Then do Empty Fist. Alright, Flying Sleeve, Sneaky Strike, a regular strike, and then next turn the Windmill Strike is enough. Okay. Alright, that was unfortunately way too close than what I would like. This is exactly enough, right? Okay. Alright, barely survived this one. What's the curse I got there? A Duplicate Pain. Yeah, it might be hard to go for Highlander, but let's see. Burst Doppelganger, Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion might allow me to get Overkill. I do have the Windmill Strike, so I think I'll just rely on the Windmill Strike to get me Overkill. Snecqua is tempting, but I don't have enough high-cost cards. I just have the Windmill Strike, Sneaky Strike, Study, and Vigilance. Actually, Study doesn't count because it gives me a lot of zero-cost cards. I do have the Backstab. That's the only zero-cost card. Still, I don't think Snecqua is going to be useful here. Instead, Fusion Hammer... Could do Astrolabe and pick up transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Let's do that. And then transform one of the Pains. Let's transform the Regret as well. I'm also going to transform a Strike. Okay, I got Tranquility, also Normality, which is unfortunate, and Clumsy. That should be fine. Normality is the only annoying things here. Alright, so 1, 2. Again, only 2 lead paths. If I go on the left and stick left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. So if I go on the left and then turn right, I'll get 4. If If I go in the middle and then turn right, I'll get 4 as well. And then right side gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Okay, so it looks like all the paths have 4 question mark rooms. So if I go on the left, other than the question mark rooms, there's one rest site here. If I go in the middle, other than the question mark rooms, there is this rest site here. Same on the right, right? So I think they're pretty much identical path. I think I'll go in the middle because then I have the choice of skipping a regular fight to go for a shop. And I might want to hit a shop to buy some good stuff. So yeah, let's go this way and then stick on the left and then turn right. Alright, Looter and Mugger. Let's start with Piercing Whale. If only I had that. Well, actually, even if I had that against the Hexaghost in the right turn, I just did not have enough block the next few turns. So I would have... Actually, I might have been able to perfect. Hard to say. Alright, here, let's do Acrobatics. That way I can play the... Oh, I can get rid of the Normality, which is great. I can play Sneaky Strike for free. Okay. Then do Strike to get rid of this guy. Flying Sleeves and Study. Strike. Beautiful. Okay, got my Gold Black Predator, Crescendo, Flying Knee. All of these are good. I am tempted to take the Crescendo to be able to enter Wrath whenever I want. Right. I got the Shelled Parasite. Let's again do Acrobatics. Okay. I might want to play the Defend there. If I do Crescendo, that's risky. I have Vigilance. Fine, let's do Crescendo, then Sneaky Strike, Backstab, and then Flying Sleeves is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Carve Reality, Third Eye Dagger Throw. Let's take another Discard Synergy with Dagger Throw. That'll also help me get rid of the Normality. Ah, man, I had to lose any of these, but I would like to keep the Empty Fist. Let's lose the Fire Potion to get Damaro at the start of return, gain 1 Mantra. Okay. Not super helpful if I'm killing things too quickly, but I'll take it. Alright, here, let's start off with a Backstab, then Empty Fist, then Defend. Do I want to do the Windmill Strike? Let's do it. It doesn't deal that much damage, but it does deal a little bit of damage, I guess. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Dagger Throw. I might need... I don't think I need the Study here. 2 strikes are not enough. Let's do Vigilance. Yeah, let's do a Defend as well. Okay. Alright, Sneaky Strike is going to be 36, right? So that's enough for this guy. Let's do Eruption, then Sneaky Strike, and then Tranquility, and Defend. Okay. And then just need to deal 7 damage, which I can easily do. Beautiful. Alright, Cloak and Dagger, just lucky Battle Him. Battle Him might be really good. If I get it out, if I get it played early enough, it might become very helpful. Okay, so this fight is great because it should allow me to get both Overkill and Combo. Let me make sure I don't lose too much HP by playing Piercing Well first, then do Dagger Throw. Yeah, I think I'll do a Defend here. Backstab, Defend. Okay, yeah. I think this will get boring. I'll speed this up. The goal is to play the Windmill Strike with more than 100 damage and also have a bunch of insights with the Study, which does mean I shouldn't play the Battle Hymn, because that will fill up my hand too quickly. So yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm in Divinity right now, which means the Windmill Strike deals 147 damage, so that should be enough. Can I also get combo before? The good news is I have discarded the Normality recently, so let's try this. The problem is I also can't really play another attack. Hang on. If I do, if I exit Wrath, the Windmill Strike won't be enough, right? Because it's only 98 damage. Okay, so I cannot even play the Crescendo. All right, let's do 1 Dagger Throw. I can do that. That's 2. Then 3... 4, 5, 6. I have lots of energy too. 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. 10. Yeah, I have to do, hang on, 11, then 12. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm close to combo. I don't want to wait too long. Let's just get Overkill. I'm hopefully can get combo later on. Get a Dex Potion, Dash, Study, or Pray. Let's take the Dash, okay. And then... I was going to go left, and I think I will hit that shop. I have plenty of gold. Yeah, I think I should probably start to spend it. Alright, Book of Stabbing, 18 incoming. I do have the dash on turn 1, that's helpful. Let me do Dagger Throw first. Alright, then do... I could also just fully defend with the Defend, right? No, I mean, obviously, I do want to play the dash to deal damage. Okay. 27. Yeah, defending against this will be almost impossible, so I don't even think I'll try it. Let's do Defend, Empty Fist, and I'll save the energy for later. Alright, yeah, definitely losing some HP or nothing I could have done about that. If I got the Piercing Whale a little sooner, here I cannot play too many cards, so I think I'll just do Eruption, Strike, and Vigilance. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually losing quite a bit of HP. Luckily, I did get the Piercing Whale here. I think I should be fine by just doing Crescendo, Windmill Strike. Yeah, alright. No chance of perfecting this one. Before I take the Warpaint, let's first grab another Tranquility. No, obviously I cannot. Well, I guess I'm still going for Highlander, huh? So I guess I can't take a Tranquility. Lesson Learned is upgraded, so I don't... Or a rare card, so I don't want that. I don't know if I need setup. I think I'll skip this one. So Warpaint and pick up, upgrade 2 random skills. That's the Defendant Piercing will upgrade. The Piercing will upgrade is nice. And then here, Omamori might make Highlander more feasible. So I think I will take it. Negate the next 2 curse you obtain. That means that if I don't get anything extra, I will have 5 curse at the end. I just have to make sure none of them are duplicates. I already have these. Deceive Reality is good. Fear No Evil is good. Do I want Ceramic Fish? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need Chemical X. Let's take the Ceramic Fish, and then because of that, I'm going to reload here real quick and take the Ceramic Fish first, because that would give me another 18 gold, because I bought 2 cards, right? So let's do these 2, and then these 2. I don't think I'll do Signature Move, and I don't think I need anything else. Yep, okay, good. Alright, I think that's shop worth it. So here I triggered Omori, we got Pendip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Very helpful, although I did already get the Overkill modifier. And Vajra starts going with 1 strength. Okay, now... Oh, let's see. I might have too many. Oh, I got a duplicate shop here. And I can't afford any of the relics, which is fine. I think I should be fine with the relics. I actually wouldn't mind getting Lex Sweep to apply weakness. And the footwork is interesting, although I don't know if defense is the right approach. Maybe a Consecrate is better. Okay? Right. Okay, here, I could get another Curse of the Decay. That would be at least a unique curse, but hopefully I'll get a relic instead. Okay, card removed. That's beautiful. I can actually remove the normality because it is getting a little annoying, and I still should be able to get 5 relics, 5 curses guaranteed. Okay. Right, and then, yeah, going right for the next elite. Here, I don't think, should I upgrade the Battle Hymn? Might make getting Overkill harder. Can't think of anything better to upgrade. Lex Sweep for extra weakness. Yeah, I think I'll do Lexer for extra weakness. Okay. Alright, here I got the Bird and the Chosen. 16 incoming. I don't think I can enter Wrath. It would make my life a little easier. Fine, let's do Eruption, Backstab, a Dash, and a Strike. Actually, it does make my life easier if I can just get rid of the Backliner. Although here I have lots of incoming. Let's do Dagger Throw. I was hoping for another attack. Then do Sneaky Strike. Oh, that was actually enough to kill. Beautiful. The Liquid Memories Potion, which is helpful. Blade Dance. That's interesting. Crush Joints for vulnerability. All of these are good. Let's take the Blade Dance. Okay. Alright, here I got the Slavers. Unless I can kill on turn 1. This one might be impossible too. So, hang on. Target the Backliner for sure, right? Let's do Dash, Backstab. Empty Fist is enough for the Backliner, and that way I'm actually fully defended. Beautiful. And I have a safety on hand now too. And I have double damage ready here. I do Crescendo, this would be 44. That's enough for one of them. Let's risk it. Let's do Crescendo, then Dagger Throw. And then Blade Dance is only going to be 10 times, or 20 times 360. That should be enough, right? No, I miscalculated. Because I'm weakened. Oh no. Oh no, I don't think I can defend against 20. I do have an Explosive Potion. Yeah, fine. Let's use the Explosive Potion here. Alright. At least I perfected this one. At Centennial Puzzle, the first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. And Prepared is not bad. Cloak and Dagger might be good too, though. Let's take the Cloak and Dagger. I don't have the Normality anymore, so I don't need this card that badly. Alright, next I should upgrade Battle Hymn? Or... I'm not... so if I upgrade the Battle Hymn, getting combo with Study will be very difficult. So I think instead I'll upgrade the Deceive Reality. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Come. Alright. Yeah, I got the Bronze Automaton. I might have to drink the next potion, but let's get there first. Piercing Well is useless arts because there's no other way for me to apply statuses, so... Should I do Vigilance? Let me just do Backstab, Vigilance, and wait. Yeah, I think I can try to play this low if possible, I guess. 20 incoming. So, okay, let me do Dagger Throw first. Quality might be useful. No, let's skip it. Let's do Acrobatics. An Eruption, which I can. You know what? I don't have the energy. Get rid of the Battle Hymn. Then do Eruption, Empty Fist. Okay. Then do Dash. And that together with the Defend is enough, right? Okay, beautiful. That's close. Doesn't mean I can't play Steady, but that's fine. This guy took Fear No Evil. I wouldn't mind getting that back. Backliner took Lex Sweep. Okay. I guess Lex Sweep is a status card, which I would like to have. Alright, here, let's do Blade Dance. Get full defend if I drink the next version, play the defend, keep this guy alive, right? Let me get rid of the Backliner with the Shiv. And then I do have double damage, so I probably should just get rid of this guy. And then let's do another Shiv. And then, yeah, I guess I'll do one more Shiv and... Fine, let's do Leg Sweep. And I wonder if I played that Piercing Well, if that would have made things different. 26. So I have 15, 22. I guess I have to drink the Dex Potion, yep. Cloak-and-Dagger, defend 1, defend 2. Okay, and then I can play all the 0-cost cards. I think I kind of want to save energy. I'm not sure why, but I'll have to deal so much damage. I think I have to enter Wrath. That's my only hope, right? Windmill Strike is only 58, not even close. I guess with double damage, it might do something. Here I can do Flying Sleece and then Windmill Strike for 116. Okay, thanks for the double damage. I just need 28 damage here. Can I get it with the Shivs? Yes. Beautiful. All right, perfect this one. Thanks to the Pendant. All right, so what's the curse I got there? That is another pain. I'm just getting a lot of pains today, huh? All right, all right. Alchemized Wish on load. I will go for Pauper. Let's skip these. And then here, I mean, I could do Empty Cage, remove another pain. I would like Sacred Bark. Wild Lotus is not bad either, but let's take the Empty Cage and try to go for Highlander after all. So let's remove the last pain I got, and then I don't know what else to remove. I could remove the Windmill Strike, although it is not horrible. I already got Overkill, but no, it did help in the previous fight, so I don't think I need to remove that. I guess I can remove a basic Strike. Yeah, sure. Does make getting Encyclopedian almost impossible, right? So I might consider, abandoning Encyclopedian and just going for Librarian only. 2 lead paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms. If I go left and then turn right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. And if I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so after this point, where I can go for a shot, but I think I'll skip it. So after this point, if I go left, I'll get 2, 3 Force Rest sites. If I go right, I'll get no Force Rest sites. So yeah, let's get there and then turn right. And yeah, I think I will skip that early shop just because I don't have enough gold to make it useful. All right, 18. Let's start off with Defend, Backstab, Strike, and Piercing Wail. Another 16. Dash is almost enough. Let's do Dash. Fear no evil, battle him, and wait. Actually, the Windmill Strike while in Wrath would be enough next turn, or I can just do Smite and Empty Fist. Beautiful. Alright, Cloak and Dagger signature move. Didn't I pick up a Cloak and Dagger? Yes, I did. Okay, so I don't want to take another one. Signature move with the Battle Hymn is a little dangerous. So, yeah, I guess I'll take Outmaneuver. With Ice Cream, it's kind of nice. Not super useful, though. Alright, here I don't have good AoE damage cards, right? Let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play these Shivs. There's a double damage here. Okay, fine. Let's do Crescendo, because that way this is enough. And then I can do another Shiv and Deceive Reality. And then hopefully next turn I'll get some good attack cards. Empty Fist would allow me to exit Wrath at least, so that's good. Let me do Acrobatics first. Okay, there's a Fear no Evil, that's good too. Alright, let's do Consecrate first, okay. Then do Strike, Fear no Evil, and Empty Fist. Beautiful. Alright, got a Duplication Potion, which is helpful. Cut Through Fate, Bouncing Flask, Heal. Cut Through Fate is really good to help me get rid of curses. And then here, I hate to lose any of these. Oh man. I guess I'll lose the Battle Hymn. I haven't used it a single time yet, but yeah, fine. Let's lose the Battle Hymn. Okay, here I am getting another curse, and I'm actually a little worried I might need curses. I only have 2 right now, and I'm only guaranteed another 2, so let's grab another curse. Or should I risk getting another curse for the next few question mark rooms? Man, it's really risky. Also, the path I'm taking doesn't have a shop. Alright, man, I don't know. Yeah, no, I should play it safe. Let's take the curse here. It is an 8, which is annoying, but I have to. I got another shop. That's good. So, oh, right, I have to remove the pain. Wait, no, I already... Wait, hang on. When did I remove... Oh, right, I removed the pain with the Empty Cage. Okay, so I don't actually need to remove anything yet. In terms of relics, do I want Cauldron? Not really. So, wait, can I get Alex Shiny? I have 18. I'm guaranteed another 3, so that's not quite close. I don't think I need any of the cards, though. Maybe the Halt, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's take Cauldron. I'll pick up Bruce 5 random potions. Okay, I was hoping for a max HP potion. Let me grab another Liquid Memories potion and nothing else. A Stancher potion might be interesting. And then with the remaining gold, I guess I'll buy the Halt. And follow-up, I can afford it. Why not? Come. Alright, here I got the Giant Head. Okay, 16 incoming. I do start with Leg Sweep. That's helpful. I think I'll save the energy for when I'm in Wrath. Alright, not being attacked here. Let me see if I can enter Wrath here. No, no, but I'll grab the Tranquility. And then, yeah, I think I'll wait again. Okay. Another 12. Oh, man, I needed some block here. I didn't get it. Let me see if Dagger Throw gives me something good. No. Trying to think if I can bring back anything with the Liquid Memories Potion. I guess I could bring back... Yeah, let's do the Leg Sweep. Sure. Okay, that allows me to be fully defended, and let's also do Outmaneuver for next turn. Okay. Alright, there's an Eruption. I think I should try to have some fun here, so let's do... Should I keep the Tranquility? I might have to. Yeah, let's do Eruption. Then, Consecrate, double damage, Flying Sleeves. Let me do Blade Dance first, okay. Flying Sleeves is a lot of damage, alright. Then do the Shivs, Strike, Dash, and Windmill Strike. 68, that's not bad. That gets me very close to being able to kill here. Just need to deal 41 damage, and I can do that with a follow-up and a Strike. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, we got Bottle Tornado. Before I take that, let's first grab a Sucker Punch. Yeah, pre-upgraded. Bottle Tornado, what powers do I have? I just have to study, right? I don't even know if I want study on turn 1, especially against the Time Meter. Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Yeah, which is a shame, but I don't think I can get Eye Like Shiny anyway, so... Although if I miss Eye Like Shiny by 1 relic, I'll be sad. Was I? Yeah, I was going to go on the right here. Remove a card from your deck. I really would like to get combo, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I need to remove anything. Yeah, my hope is to still be able to get combo. Actually, can I get combo against the Spiker? So that might be difficult. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let's do Backstab, Defend, and Vigilance. Okay. Taking quite a bit of damage here. And I do have double damage, so Consecrate will deal a lot of damage to everybody. Let's do Defend 1, Defend 2, then Consecrate. Okay. And then Empty Fist and a Strike. Okay. And then let's do Acrobatics, so I can also play the Sneaky Strike. Should I do Eruption? Yeah, let me do Eruption, and then hopefully... I could have done Sneaky Strike, then Eruption, but hopefully in Wrath I'll be able to get rid of this guy easily. Yeah, no chance of really getting Study here, played, or combo. Let's get rid of the Ancient Push and take the Liquid Memories. Perseverance is a decent defensive card. Let's take it. And then, yeah, going this way. Got Clumsy as well as Birdface earned when we play Power Card, heal 2 HP. Didn't I already have a Clumsy? I did. No, I didn't. Okay, so far I just have... No, I do have 2 Clumsies. Great. Clumsies, Pain, and Wraith. So now I need to get a Cursed Transformation event. Or I can remove the Clumsy and then hope I get the Writhing Mass, I guess. Let's try that. Would be funny if I lose both Highliner and Curses. But I have to give it a try. I would have loved to take the Talk to the End, but I can't afford anything else. Okay. Alright, yeah, Writhing Mass is the only hope I have here. And then, of course, getting another Unicurse at the end. Alright, let's do Backstab, Empty Fist, Outmaneuver, and Halt. Okay. Attacked here again. I guess I'll do Leg Sweep, Dash, and Dagger Throw. I guess I can do Deceive Reality too. So I should be able to enter Wrath next turn and deal a lot of damage with the Pendib. Let's do Crescendo, then Cut Through Fate. I don't need the Perseverance, then double damage follow-up, and Consecrate for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, which I'll skip. Bowling Bash, Consecrate, Just Lucky. I already have this. Between Bowling Bash and Just Lucky, let's hit the Bowling Bash. It deals more damage. Okay. I got the Reptomancer. Alright. Okay, no way to enter Wrath at the beginning. I can get rid of one of them with the Backstab, then do Blade Dance, play these Shivs. Okay. And then I am tempted to do Leg Sweep to apply Weakness. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. I don't think there's much I can do. Consecrate is not enough. Actually, I think if I do Crescendo, then Consecrate, it gets rid of the backliner. And then I can do Vigilance and Deceive Reality. That's 17. Because I should probably duplicate that Deceive Reality, right? Let's bring back the Leg Sweep for more weakness. Okay. And here I'm not being attacked. Good. Let's do Acrobatics first. Hoping for the... Actually, I guess I don't have the Crescendo. Let's get rid of the Defend. I guess I need the Eruption. Let's do Dagger Throw. I don't need this. Let's do Outmaneuver. Halt. And I think my only hope is to get the Eruption next turn, so I'm not going to do Empty Fist yet. Oh, luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both of these. Windmill Strike. I do have double damage. Hang on. Let's do double damage Flying Sleeves, then Fear No Evil. Okay. Okay, there's the eruption. Let's do eruption, bowling bash, and that should be enough. Beautiful. Better calculate into tune without blocking 6 blocks. Storm of Steel, Windmill Strike, Halt. I already have Halt and Windmill Strike, and I don't want Storm of Steel. And no Writhing Mass. One more chance. And I can't believe if I don't get the Writhing Mass, I would have had probably my first run, my first cursed run where I don't actually have curses. I think it's fine to enter Wrath here with Crescendo. Let's do Dagger Throw. I probably don't need another strike here. Then do Halt. Then do Flying Sleep. No, Flying Sleeves and Backstab are actually the same amount of damage. Let's do Backstab you, Flying Sleeves you. Okay. Focus on the backliner. That's 60 damage I need to deal. I can do... Oh, man, I will take a lot of damage myself, though. Yeah, fine. Let's do Sneaky Strike, then Windmill Strike. Take 22 damage here. Well, I guess only 15. And then here, I can do Follow-Up and Fear No... Oh, man, I have double damage active. You know what? I'm going to do Vigilance, Cloak and Dagger, and Piercing Well, because then this guy will die on my Thorns, and that way I have Pendant ready for the next fight. Okay, Dagger Throw, Flurry of Blows for Chest. Now I'll take a Flurry and Writhing Mass. Wow. Okay, hang on. So Clumsy, Pain, Writhe. So I have to get a Parasite here. I have to be really careful. I'm willing to sacrifice a lot of HP to do that. Let's do Follow-Up. Backstab. Acrobatics. I do have a Piercing Wail. But you know what? Let's try to get the curse from turn 1. Alright. Shift 1. Shift 2. Okay, I don't think I'll do another shift because it might give me a big attack. Instead, let's fully defend with the Piercing Well. Alright. Also have to be careful because I have Thorns and a lot of strength, so I don't want to accidentally kill. Let's do Fear No Evil. Okay, there's a curse. Beautiful. Alright, I got very lucky here. Man, it would have been the first time I got a curse, did not get cursed in a curse run. That would have been a disaster. Let's do Eruption. Windmill Strike is 36. Okay, let's do Flurry of Blows first. Then Windmill Strike. And that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Backflip Catalyst, Wave the Hand. Backflip's pretty good. Wave the Hand might have been nice too. And then here, let's upgrade, what? Dash, maybe? Sneaky Strike? Yeah, let's upgrade the Dash. This upcoming boss fight will be very difficult, but theoretically possible. We do have some good potions. Alright, yeah, already lots of incoming. Let's start with Backflip. Okay, so, I could do double damage Backstab, I guess. So let's do Sneaky Strike, then double damage Backstab. Okay, and then I have to do Piercing Wail. I was sort of relying on that Piercing Wail to help me a lot, but now I already got rid of it on turn 1. And yeah, another 30 incoming. There's not much I can do, right? 18. If I duplicate one of the block potions and then... hang on. Let me actually Liquid Memories the Backflip. Okay. I'm going to do something here. With extra strength, it's going to be... 12 times 3 to 36. So yeah, let me duplicate a block potion here for sure, or a defend for sure, and then I have to play another defend, right? So then I think if I do Eruption, then Follow Up, I don't have enough energy to play. Oh man, all right. So I have to do Fear No Evil, and then I have to also do Tranquility, otherwise I won't be able to play more than one card next turn. I really need to not be attacked. Okay, thank you, game. So here, I think I'll do Empty Fist, Crescendo, Strike, Consecrate, and then this will force a transformation next turn, right? So that gives me a bit of a breather and also makes the Windmill Strike stronger, so I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, I think I'll just wait here, right? Is there anything else I need to play? The Sea Reality is really good. Yeah, let's keep the safety. Although now if I cannot exit Wrath... Okay, I can exit Wrath, but I would need to defend against 36 again. I don't have nearly enough, so my hope is to somehow kill. I do have double damage soon. So if I do Flurry of Blows, then Flying Sleeves is 48, 62. Yeah, that's better. So let's do Flying Sleeves. Then I have to play Cloak and Dagger to get a Shift Blade. Then do double damage. This is enough. This is enough. Beautiful. All right, that was a close one. Okay, barely. And I got a Shame. That's a unique... Okay, I got really lucky there at the end. If I didn't get the Writhing Mass, I would have lost the Highlander and the Curse modifiers, really. 1357, that's a really good score. I'm very happy with that. So after 6 elites, I perfected 5. I just missed the Book of Stabbing fight. I did miss the Act 1 boss. No real chance against that one. Mr. Machine just barely. Popper was fairly easy. Stuffed, of course, with the Darkstone Periapt. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody was able to get stuffed in curses. Encyclopedia would have been very difficult. I did reject a lot of curses, right? I had a Mori. I removed 1 curse with Empty Cage. I transformed 2 curses with the Astrolabe. So yeah, there were definitely lots of curse removal. But yeah, most importantly, I'm happy I was able to perfect the last boss, and I also was able to get overkill. I had the study throughout pretty much the whole run, and I wasn't able to get combo, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I am 4th right now, 4 points above Pelts. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Pelts maybe took the wrong path on Act 3, because if you go to the left, there is there are basically more, what was it, rest sites rather than question mark rooms, or rather than regular fights. But yeah, very happy with that. I think that's a well-deserved, effectively first place, right? So if theoretically I perfected the Act 1 boss 2, 1457 would have been doable. The fact that nobody has that makes me think that at one boss with lethality is almost impossible, because not only would I have to have drawn the piercing well in the right turn, I would also have to be able to defend the next few turns, which would have been very difficult. But yeah, so I see Alex here about, interesting, 56 points less than me. All right. Maybe I also just got lucky and got regular fights in question mark rooms. That is definitely also possible. Cyberfox about 75 points less than me. Nintendo, interestingly, not a multiple of 25 away from me. More like 93 points less than me. That's interesting. I suspect Nintendo went for a different path. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with that. Finally, a good run. The last few days I have not been doing so well, so I'm very happy to be in the top 10 again. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the specialized modifier that gave everybody 5 copies of Crippling Cloud, as well as colorless cards and night terrors, and it was a very difficult run, and you can tell by the fact that it drops off to less than 1,000 points after 36th place. But Gemino did really well. Like, once again, effectively first place. Not effectively, like actually first place, right? All of these are definitely using glitches. So Gemino saw the low scores and activated what he called the survival mode. So he did not go for curses, removed curses to avoid losing HP. I think I stuck with that early regret, but that really hurt me a lot. Saved potions for bosses rather than elites, which is very important. That's something I missed. I actually used up my potions, and I think if I entered the last fight with enough potions, I might have had a chance to survive that one. Gemino even skipped an Act 2 elite, and so was able to pack 2 of the 6 elites, but all the bosses, and I think that definitely helped with the score. I did not waste gold on removing cards, so instead of going for Handler, I decided to go for Collector Merchants. Ended up with a total of 4, which is worth it. Was also able to get Overkill, Lightspeed, and Scudian. I like Shiny and the Money modifiers. So an amazing score, and definitely very correct strategy from Gemino to just focus on surviving, and, was able to do well on the side. Congratulations. Next, we have Zembri tied for 19th place with 1,090. Zembri perfected 3 of the 7 elites, and none of the bosses, though. And I think this is really impressive that she was able to basically enter the top 20 without perfecting a single boss. Was able to get 4 collectibles, and just like Gemino, also went for survival. Was able to get all the other modifiers, like I like Shiny Money. Unfortunately, did not get the Lightspeed modifier by 18 seconds. That would have allowed her to get 1,015. That would have 1,115. That would have put her tied for 12th place. But yeah, first time top 20. Congratulations. Well-deserved good score, because a lot of people died yesterday. Next, you have Goldbear in Spring, tied for 1,065. Goldbear mentioned that he perfected none of the elites and only 1 boss. Was able to get 6 collectibles, which is actually very impressive. But unfortunately, did not get the Popper modifier by accident and forgot to remove a rare card. Spring is tied with the same score for 23rd place, and I think, oh right, Nick 943 in the top 100, and I think that's it for the top 100. Lots of people died yesterday, including myself. I died to the Act 3 boss. I also was not really able to do well until then, and just didn't have a chance. Nothing I could have done. I did waste a lot of potions to try to perfect the elites, and I think maybe if I saved the potions, I might have had a chance, but yeah, hard to tell. Cyberfox died to on Act 2 to the Book of Stabbing, and Alex died on Act 1 because I actually had to rest on Act 1. Even though we had night terrors, so I lost max HP, but that's the only way I was able to survive the Act 1 boss. Alex did not rest and unfortunately died to the Act 1 boss. So yeah, very tough run yesterday, much easier today, and yeah, I'm very happy with the score. Let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.